Hello people, today we are showing the MOPAR version Dodge Challenger rear and front splash guards. So part number, well, I will put that on the description below. So anyways, this is what it looks like. It tells you how to do it. This shit is wrong completely. Every single hole doesn't even match. Well, two of them match to the body. So after you clean your car off, make sure you clean this corner right here of the back of the tires, because this right here, from right here to all the way to the top, got a kind of like a 3M strip that glues in there. So anyways, do not peel that off. This right here, peel it off at the end, like right there. Peel it off and then take it off, and then you press and hold, blah 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 blah, and then it tells you to put that. Wrong. Just peel a little bit off. You're gonna take the old ones are here on your stock car, if it did not come, of course, with more flat. You cut those, get rid of those, throw those in the trash. You're not gonna use them. They're not reusable because they got to be cut. So you have 1, 2, and 3 all the way to the bottom. Do not take the one on the back, on the top over here. That one stays. That's an actual what is it, like a bowl. You leave that alone. Just the 3 plastic rivets down here. You cut those. After you cut those, make sure you wipe this panel off right here really good. So do not use, if you buy a OEM one, well, if it's the same like mine, the little plastic rivets that it comes with a bag of plastic rivets, like I think it was like 6 for the bag and about 6 or 8 for the front. They do not work. They're too small, or too thin, shall I say. They just wiggle and come off. So if you do not have a ribbon gun, forget about those. Go get you a box at Advance or whatever parts store you like to go. I go at Advance. Anyways, get you one of these black plastic rivets that got a Phillips head. Those work. As you can tell, it's there. It's not coming off, and it only has 2, because the third hole in the middle does not line up with the hole in the middle of the car. It is about an inch or so off of it. I'm not drilling on the mud flap. Screw that. I did that on the front one. It was pain, so I should use 2. The 2 that work, the 2 that fit, the 2 that line together. That's the 2 that I use, and it's there. It's not moving. The Phillips plastic rivets are awesome. They're fit perfectly. They go in there with no issues. Just, you know, if you want to take your tire. I did not take my tire off. I should screw it in with my hand, and then whenever I couldn't screw it in no more, I just pushed it really hard, and then you hear a pop, and then it's good. It's not going nowhere. Same thing with the bottom. So that's the rear. To go to the front, I'm going to show you the front. We are going to go, I'll show you this side. It's the same on both sides, except only this side has the screw on one. Go around me. So this side right here, come closer, has 1, 2, 3, 4. It tells you on the paper, this is not the paper for the front one. On the paper for the front one, it tells you to throw everything away. You do not throw everything away. The 2 in the middle are actual bolts. You can reuse those. Just take the bolts themselves only. It is connected to the side skirt body kit. Do not take everything that comes with it. Just take the actual screw by itself. Them 2. Then your little rivet all the way back there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's really thick and really big. You take that off. You can reuse that actually. You don't throw it away. You can use that again. Only 1 hole on the front mud flap aligned completely to the car. You have to drill 1, 2, 3 new ones in order for them to match the holes on the car. So make sure you drill a perfect size. Do not drill a big one. Please don't, because it's just not gonna work. You'll have to go buy you a humongous huge screw or bolt or whatever. So anyways, after you make sure you align the very back hole at the very back of the tire, you got to take the tire off if you want to make sure you're doing it perfectly. So first, put the rivet itself, not the little push in, just the little rivet hole. Put that in first, then put the mud flap on top of that, then the little plastic push in goes, and then it just clips. So I don't know if you can kind of show how it looks like. Let's see if I can kind of go in there. So as you can tell, it's way down there, right there, that big huge one at the very bottom. It is the little hole plastic, then the mud flap, then the push in, and it's a perfect fit. Well, not perfect fit, but it fits perfectly after you make the new hole. It does not come out, it does not move, and it's been there, and it has been driven over 700 miles already, and it's still there. So the other one that you have to drill is the second one right there, the very second one right there, the second one of the screws. You have to drill a new one. I believe you have to come up and then to the right, and then it screws in. Then the other one at the very top, you have to screw that in too. Through the mud flap, it comes already a hole, but you have to make a hole into the tire cover. So just make sure you have a drill bit that is the size that it tells you on the paper. I believe this paper, this is the back tire, so it probably won't even show me the back tire, of course. So I believe it was like a 3/16 they asked, which is probably wrong. So I just made a small one, and I used one of these dry wood Phillips screws they use for dry wood. They never come out by themselves. They always screw in and they stay there. So I used one of those with a little flathead little ring right there to hold it in place to make sure it does not go through the mud flap. So that was a perfect fit right there, and it's there. So that is the mud flap on the front and the rear. If you're asking what the fuck is that, well, that is glossifier, so it's just peeling off. That's it. It's come off, so ignore that shit. So excuse my French and my English and my Spanish or whatever you want to call it. So that it's it on the mud flaps. OEMs. I will put on the bottom of this description right there the part number. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, have a good one.